Welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are in the fairy garden, and Tiny Treasures worked really hard to clean it up and add some new accessories. So let's have a look around. First, there's a sign with arrows, snail trail, and troll bridge. And the path begins with a glass ball, some colorful mushrooms, and a little plant in a mini pot. And look at the ladybugs. There's one on the white fence and another one on the little sign. Let's go find Troll Bridge. Oh, be careful, Po. You don't want to step on the little hedgehogs. Let's go around on the Rainbow Rock path. Oh, and I think we've reached the bridge, Po. And look what's at the top. A little bunny rabbit. Oh, it's so cute. Don't get too close. You might scare it and it'll hop away. Lala loves the flower garden. What kind of flowers are in Lala's garden? They're little roses. Flowers need water. She has her little watering can. What does it say? It says, "Home, sweet home." Dipsy loves to be around the pond. Look, there's a duck. Quack, quack. And two more ladybugs. There are also some lily pads in the pond. Dipsy likes to look for frogs. Let's go to the pond and go see the little baby frogs that are called tadpoles. They have little tails and they are black. We must read the sign. It says, "Please don't step on me. If you see us, please leave us be. Picking up tadpoles can hurt our delicate skin. So we aren't going to touch them, tiny fans. We are just going to look and be kind." Oh, look at all of them. There's big ones and little ones. Some are swimming fast, and some are just staying still, waving their tails. Aww. And soon these tadpoles will start to grow legs, and eventually they become frogs and hop out of the pond. And it wouldn't be a fairy garden without a fairy. We made a new fairy house out of a glass ball and colorful beads and stones. Po has an idea. She wants to add something to the fairy garden that we don't have. Let's go visit the little mousy door and see who's outside today. The mousy door is through the vines and down the hill. Whee! There's the mousy door. Let's give the door a knock, Po. Oh, look. It's Mr. Ladybug. Hello, Mr. Ladybug. Po has something to ask you. Crystals. Po, you would like some crystals for the fairy garden? Mm-hmm. Mr. Ladybug will be right back. He brought a little basket full of crystals for the fairy garden. Can you say thank you, Po? Thank you. Okay, let's grab the basket and head back. Oh, say the Teletubbies. Let's have a closer look at the crystals. Oh dear. Oh dear, our Teletubbies fell over. Is everyone okay? Back up, Po. Back up, Lala. All right, where were we? Oh, look at this beautiful crystal. It's half purple crystal and then a stone, and it's in the shape of what? A heart. Isn't it so pretty? Let's put it by the bridge. And what else do we have? Oh dear, oh Tinky Winky, you keep falling off of that rock. Oh dear, and you bumped Po. Okay, we better put you on the ground and put Po against the new crystal. Look at this itty bitty crystal. I see some orangey red and a little bit of purple in there. Let's put it in Lala's flower garden. There's a huge chunk of rose quartz. It's got a light pink color. Where should we put this? Maybe by the troll bridge sign? So that the Teletubbies can go on a crystal finding hunt next time. And then we have one last crystal. It's green. Let's put it by the pond. There we go. Well, that was fun. Thank you for exploring our new fairy garden with us today. And you can build your own fairy garden at home. It's very easy. Get creative and go outside. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.
Tiny Treasures and Toys. Please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are here with Elmo and Abby in a beautiful garden and behind them a beautiful waterfall. Let's go explore, but read the safety signs. Warning, deep mud. Do not step in the pond. Look at all of those lily pads. We stumble across a very still grasshopper. Did you know that in some countries, grasshoppers are a yummy snack to eat? We continue our walk and find another pond full of giant lily pads and lily flowers. Look, there's a duck. I don't see any frogs or turtles or fish. There's a second duck very close to us. It looks like it's resting. But it soon sees us and starts to get curious. I wonder if it's looking for food. Remember, the best thing to feed ducks is whole grain cereals, oats, and corn. Bread isn't the healthiest for ducks. Oh, look, there's a fish. It looks like a koi fish. Gray in color, very large. Elmo's going to help me look for lily flowers. I want to get up close to one and see how big they are. There's a wooden walkway going through the pond over there. Let's go walk on that and see how close we can get to a lily. We finally find a beautiful pink one. Let's see how big the flower is compared to Abby and Elmo. And the lily pad is strong enough to hold them up so they don't float away. I hope you can get outside and explore too, Tiny fans, every day. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We're going for a walk in the beautiful forest and we are going to search for mushrooms. They grow in wet places. And in fall, it's very wet. They come in all shapes and sizes. But remember, mushrooms can be poisonous, which means they can make you sick. If you see a mushroom in your yard or the forest, do not touch, do not pick, and do not eat. We just have a look. Bluey and her family are with us today, and these orange mushrooms are a very interesting shape. They are some of the biggest mushrooms we see in the forest. We walk a little farther, and Bluey has found these little gray mushrooms. One has turned upside down and has a broken stem. This underside part of the mushroom is called the gills. Bluey wants to throw a yellow leaf into the creek. Now let's go to the other side of the bridge and see if we can spot it. There it is. It's under the water. Do you see it, Tiny fans? Someone has built a fort in the forest out of sticks from the ground. That would have taken a lot of work. I wonder if one person built it or many. Let's look at the inside. It's called a shelter. Can protect you from the rain. There's a little bridge someone made. It's made of sticks. When I look back at the path, the sun is shining through, and the warmth of the sun is causing some steam or mist that's coming off the trees and the ground. It's absolutely beautiful. I pause and take a deep breath. Do you see Bluey's nose? She has found some very unusual looking mushrooms. They look like coral under the sea. I've never seen these mushrooms before. There are 3 clumps of them, all in a row. Bluey finds this green fungus growing on a stump. They look like coral too. Look at these little mushrooms. They look like miniature umbrellas. And these are teeny tiny little mushrooms. Look at the spider crawling up the twig. Where do you think it's going? Will it climb onto Bluey's mom? It's climbing one of the teeny tiny mushrooms. Look at this mushroom. It has a hole in the top. I wonder if it was eaten by another animal, or maybe it was just stepped on. These mushrooms are very bright in color. They're like an orangey yellow. And this mushroom is huge. Bingo looks so tiny sitting next to it. These are the most interesting mushrooms. This one looks like it has legs. They are a very different shape. There's fungus growing all over these tree trunks. We are at the end of our walk. Poppy is dirty and it's time to go home. I think we'll need to give Poppy a bath tonight. He even has a few pieces of branches hanging from his fur.